Now we see Benjamin. Look at Benjamin White. Benjamin White. Listen, man's playing like Prime Zidane. Man's playing like Prime Ronaldinho and that. Look at most. If that was Nketiah, don't get me wrong, he's having that shot. Trust me, Eddie Nketiah, even though he's right footed, he's having a shot on his left foot, and he's gonna go wide. He's gonna go high. He doesn't care. Now, another thing we see that Pep saying that, listen, we're one of the best high pressing team, and you can see in this instance. So Arsenal just beat Luton 2-0, and I was expecting more. I'll be honest, I was expecting a bit more from the Arsenal. I expected us to thrash them about 5 to 6-0, at least 4-0, right? But I'm happy with the 2 goals anyways, because there's a lot of things that was happening. There was a few key players coming back. So as we can see in the starting lineup, Zinchenko is there coming back from injury and starting over Kivia. And I was saying that at first I wanted Zinchenko to start, but then I'm thinking, do I really want Zinchenko? I expected Luton to be very physical, to be putting lots of ball in the box, looking to get some headers. That's what they done in the first leg. That's what they scored their 3rd goal, I believe. So I was expecting a physical battle in the defense, but them having 11 to 12 players injured, that was one of the possible reasons why we didn't see a physical challenge match. So Zinchenko played very well coming back, and a few moments at the back, I'm not even gonna lie, I was a bit edgy. Since Zinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba, White playing the ball back to Raya playing it. I don't know if it's because of Partey and oh my gosh, Partey. I was so scared when he gets the ball, because sometimes it looks like he's gonna lose it under pressure. Yeah, I didn't like playing that from the back today at all. And we see Partey there with Smith Rowe. Didn't expecting Smith Rowe and Partey to be starting in the same match at this time, especially Partey just coming back in. You would expect Arteta to put Smith Rowe with someone else that's seasoned in the team, whether it's Jorginho or it's a Declan Rice, someone that can help him to get back to peak form or peak fitness, match wise. But they start together and they had a good game together in midfield. They interchange with each other. I see sometimes Smith Rowe going back, helping Partey in the defensive side of the game. I also see Partey getting forward, mixing up his plays, do some nice technical passes, some passes cutting through the midfield and the defense. So they had a good match. Odegaard always having a good match since the new year, so nothing to be said about Odegaard there. Now this match, Trossard for me had an okay match. He had an average match. He done a few good things, but nothing stand out. Havertz always having a good match for me. Once again, just like Odegaard from the new year, he's like a different player. He didn't get in the score sheet, he didn't get assist, but he was hard working. He was working non-stop. He was in the duels. He was fighting for the team. Now Reece Nelson is a hot and cold for me, because in some instance I see him done well, but then like he would do something good and then like mess it up after. Like he would be dribbling past 2 players, then stumble over at the end. I'm thinking, oh, here we go, typical Reece Nelson. So for me, this shows us that we can't rely on players like these. Not hitting Reece Nelson right now because he had an okay match, so I'm not really trying to get at him, but I'm just talking about the fact that we need someone competitive to be competing with Saka in the team. So first up, we see Trossard receiving the ball, driving, and right in this instance, you can see that Luton, the way they're set up, look at Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz drift in midfield, taking up space in midfield to help that midfield play. Now, Trossard is driving with the ball. Kai Havertz is in a situation where he's thinking, where could I possibly go? And you see Martin Odegaard joining the attack and Reece Nelson now. It's interesting to see that all 3 players are in that gap between the midfield and the defense. And most times in this match, when we're very good in attacking sense, these are the position we pick up. And we see that when Trossard is dribbling towards goal, this is the plan, the byline, chipping it in, going to Smith Rowe, shot, and the keeper save it. Now, for me, even though this chance came in the 90th minute, I feel like we were playing well, but we was just being very calculated. And this is why we had an opportunity like this late on in the, I would say, mid first half. So that was a brilliant opportunity. Possibly could have got something from that. But now, another thing we see that Pep saying that, listen, we're one of the best high pressing team. And you can see in this instance, you can see Kai Havertz showing Odegaard a player or Partey, but he's pointing to a player to say that, listen, this guy is coming behind you. Now you see Odegaard is pressing the player on the ball. You see Partey is going to cover that passing lane that he's shaping up to pass to. All in all, we got this covered, this position. So you see that we bring them to one side, give them a full sense of security, then went in the middle. Smith Rowe came from behind, nicked the ball, and this is why we're one of the best pressing team in the world right now. Even Smith Rowe coming back from injury is still in the challenge, in the jaws, not caring if he gets injured or not. Well, he's not just coming back from injury, but he hasn't played since a lot since he's came back from injury. I think this is his first match he's played such a long period of time since he's back from injury. So. And you see he got the ball there, giving it to Odegaard giving it to Havertz. Now that's another thing. Havertz is not selfish, and I love this about him. He's not a selfish player. If that was Nketiah, don't get me wrong, he's having that shot. Trust me, Eddie Nketiah, even though he's right footed, he's having a shot on his left foot, and he's gonna go wide, he's gonna go high. He doesn't care. And I admit that some of the best strikers in the world needs to be a bit selfish, but I just love the way Havertz play. I don't know, I just love it. But when he just joined, people used to say it's lack of confidence. But now everyone's seeing him in confidence. So we can't say it's lack of confidence anymore. So Havertz passed to Odegaard first time shot. That's a beautiful finish. Now that's something Odegaard hasn't been scoring as of late. And I'm happy to see this because this was a brilliant cut shot. And he meant that shot. That shot was true right in the bottom corner with his left peg. You can see, you're going to see he sliced it. And I love Odegaard improving his goal scoring prowess in this league, basically making him one of, because we see Bruno Fernandes, we see Kevin De Bruyne, and these type of midfielders are very good, and not just that, they're very good goal scoring midfielders. So I'm happy that last season we see Odegaard improving his goal scoring tally, and this season he's continuing that fine vein of form. I know we've got like 8 matches left, but he's been on good goal scoring form in the beginning half of the season, and looks like he's picking it back up again. I love to see it. Well done, Odegaard. Brilliant. Now we see Benjamin. Look at Benjamin White. Benjamin White. Listen. Man's playing like Prime Zidane. Man's playing like Prime Ronaldinho on that. Look at Benjamin White. He sees him coming. Listen. I'm saying that Benjamin White has improved so much. Once again, every video you're going to hear me say this. The most improved player in Arsenal team has been Benjamin White. He's got so much better. Look at his quick feet. He's playing like an attacking mid. Every single match, I'm going to be saying the same thing because this guy, his consistency is amazing. And for considering it's the latter of the season, it's the end part of the season, to be keeping up that same urgency, that same ability to go forward and to defend and attack and defend. Now, it's a good thing that he was off on international duty. He got a lot of breather, and we see when he went to Dubai, he got another breather. So he got a few breathers during the season. So it's like he got a few holidays where other players played international. So I'm not angry at the fact that he didn't play for England because it's benefiting us. Look at the text. Look at the text on Benji. Now we see we got a corner. Organising the corner. Let's see. Reece Nelson's taking it. Nice little short corner. Give it to Zinchenko. Zinchenko passed it. Now this for me. Now scanning the pitch, looking for avenues, passing avenues, looking for the runs, looking for where they could go. Now this build up, you can see that Saliba is Gabriel is advanced. Saliba is the only one sitting back. Benjamin White and Odegaard is a player. Look where Odegaard is compared to where Partey is. So this is what I'm saying. You can't fathom the Arsenal team. You'd think that Odegaard would be the one that's more advanced and Partey would be the one that's sitting. So this is what I'm saying. Sometimes they alternate between each other. Now, when Partey goes in that midfield, it's like he's creating a situation where he loves to ball under pressure. So does Odegaard, don't get me wrong, but he's got a bit more strength. He's got a lot more strength than Odegaard. So he can be challenging about 2 or 3 different players and just pass it off to Odegaard drifting late. So sometimes you see Odegaard drifting in late, Partey attracting all the attention, Odegaard drifting late and just picking some key passes. And because if Odegaard can go around 2 or 3 defenders, he can as well. However, when someone attracts the defenders from him and give him more time on the ball, he gets more opportunity to be that creator, which he is. So sometimes you see Partey when Odegaard is playing with Jorginho, you see the same thing. Now look at him arriving late. Now look at him. Look at the position he's in right now. Because he arrived late, he was in that position. Now, Reece Nelson missing that shot once. Now, for that build-up, I was watching Odegaard. Now, let's just take a look at Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe, this is what I'm saying. This guy is back in the team and he's doing bits. So Smith Rowe was the base. He should have got an assist. He should have got an assist with this one. He deserved it because the way he played. Yeah, he deserved an assist, man. He didn't get the assist with Odegaard because that was Kai's, and he didn't get the assist, but he was both instrumental in both these goals. Yeah, brilliant run by Smith Rowe, and both Smith Rowe and Odegaard love to arrive late in the box. Defending, courageous defending from Gabriel. Now, as soon as Martinelli came on, you see a different game. That's what I'm saying. Reece Nelson is such a joke, man. I don't want to be too harsh on him because he didn't play that poor, but you can see the difference when a top player comes on. When Martinelli comes on, you can see the team had more energy, the team was more fluid, and Martinelli, it was so lively. They're both fast, so why is Martinelli so advanced than Reece Nelson? I don't know, man. I really don't know. Sometimes I just think Reece Nelson's got bag of potential. He's got natural born ability. So why is he not performing at the level like even Martinelli? Why? And he's been around the team for a very long time. Oh man, it's so frustrating for Reece Nelson. But as soon as Martinelli comes on, you see the improving quality in the different players and the team as a whole. Now that for me, from Nketiah, was brilliant. You can tell that Defoe has been coaching him. He eyed the keeper to go 4 posts and then he cut that near post. Now, that shows you that Nketiah is improving in his ball striking, but it's still not good enough to be #1 striker or even #2 striker for the Arsenal. I'm sorry. But you can see that Nketiah is improving. So we can see that Nketiah is improving, and that would be a nice little transfer fee for us. So we need to get off Reece Nelson. We need to get rid of Nketiah. I was saying Smith Rowe, but now I'm thinking to keep Smith Rowe and get rid of Fabio Vieira. We've got Waneri coming through. If you need a left footer, Waneri is a left footer that can play multiple positions, especially a position that Vieira plays. I would get rid of Vieira. I would get rid of Reece Nelson. I would get rid of Nketiah. And these kind of fringe players needs to go. Jorginho, I would possibly give a year and still sign 2 midfielders, which would Onana and Zubimendi. Man, this summer, I need us to go hard in the transfer window because we need to be winning at least 3. We need to be doing the quadruple next season, winning 3 or 4 trophies. That's what I'm going for next season. I need a trophy this season, but next season we should be going for every single trophy available. And with a good squad, two potential squads, I believe that we could get very close to winning all 4 trophies next season, because we see that we've got young players. They're not going to be fatigued as other players in other teams. They're very good experience right now, and a lot is going for us right now. But there was a contrast in this match where I see that in the first half we done a lot of good things, but in the second half I realized that we took our foot off the gas, which I didn't like that, because I want us to go in and give it everything, win 5-0, win 4-0, just thrash them, just thump them one time over. But I kind of understand that, because we mixed the team up. We done a nice little rotation with some first team players and some second team players. I understand that they didn't want to go all out in terms of risking potential injury or things like that. So the second half, they kind of keep it calm. They kind of keep it low, modest. They've done we had a few opportunities, but they didn't go all out to get any more goals. That's what I'm seeing. And in previous matches, I would see that we would be breaking our neck to get the 3rd, to get the 4th, to get the 5th. It's like we were not satisfied. But in this match, in the second half, I felt like we were satisfied. So I'm not going to be overcritical. I didn't like to see that, but I'm not going to be overcritical and say that, man, this is disappointing from the boys. I would love to see better. Hopefully, on the weekend against Brighton, we will go till the very end, churning and trying to get, if we get 2, try to get 3, try to get 4. And it comes down to the potential players that was on the pitch. That's why I put it down to, if it was Saka, if it was Martinelli that started the second half as well, I believe that we will continue that momentum from the first to the second. But with these guys, you never know what you get. So yeah, when you check it by halves, you can see first half we were so dominant. 63 possession, 11 shots, 3 on target, which is poor. When you come down to even big chances, we had 1 big chances in the first half. Big chance in the first half. Shots inside the box, 9 passes. We had 350 passes. Accurate passes, 310. Long balls, 5 out of 10. Dribbles, 3 out of 6 won. Duels, 18 duels. Possession loss, 57 times, which is very, very poor. Tackle, 7. Interception, 5. Clearance, 3. Now, in contrast to the second half now. Look at the second half. We had 53 possession. Poor. Shots, we had 2. 1 on target. When it comes down to big chances, we didn't create any big chances. Didn't have any shot inside the box. 2 shots outside the box. And passes, 264. 234 being completed. Dribbles, 2 out of 6. Duels, 115. Possession loss, 52 times again. Tackles, 3. Interception, 5. Clearances, 11. So you can see the first half for us was a much more different than the second half. When you take a look at the best players on the pitch, you had Smith Rowe at number 1, which I said that Smith Rowe performed very, very well. Then we have Martin Odegaard, then we have Zinchenko, then we have Gabriel Magalhaes, then Kai Havertz. We have the best 5 players on the pitch. Gabriel Magalhaes has been in the top 5 in every match we play. Sometimes he's top 2, but in this match he's top 4 best players on the pitch, and I love to see it because of this guy is so underrated. No one gives him the credit he deserves, so I love to see when he's performing at this level. Kai Havertz, as I said before, he didn't have scoring the goals, he didn't get any assists, but everything else he done absolutely to perfection. So congrats on Kai Havertz for having a splendid match today. So if you can remember, I promised that when I reach 1,000 subs, I'm gonna do a giveaway, and I done a draw, and the winner was Harry Stone Ogonji, and he didn't claim his prize yet. So we're gonna do the reshuffling again today. So now we're gonna pick a winner. So the winner is King Kenzo Kwanzaa. King Kenzo Kwanzaa. So King Kenzo Kwanzaa, make sure you leave a comment. Let me know how you want to be contacted to receive that reward. I'm over on Twitter at Gunners News Daily or Rob's Arsenal Recap. So if it's easy enough for you to contact me there, contact me there. Also, if you want to be contacted to receive that prize, let me know. So that's the video, guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the like button and share. Catch you in the next one. Goodbye.